Alright folks, welcome back. We're finally going to do it. Gold sticker, Marble Joker. If we look at the stats here, we only need 6 more gold stickers, 1 legendary, 4 commons, and the 1 uncommon that we're missing, Marble Joker. Here's the thing about Marble Joker. Actually, stone cards first. Are stone cards powerful? In my opinion, yes. 50 chips is a lot of chips. 50 chips, that's the same as 5 Pluto cards. That's about the same as 3.5 Mercury cards. So we're saying 1 stone card is worth 3 to 5 planet cards. That's huge. So if there is an issue with stone cards, it's not about how powerful they are. We don't need to just make the number bigger. If there is an issue with the stone cards, it's about context. It's about in what situations do I actually want to have stone cards. Maybe the problem with stone cards is that they're too narrow in application. What I mean by that is when you play 4 of a kind, for example, you could, in theory, you could play a 5th card, you could play a stone card and get 50 extra chips. If you are playing 4 of a kind, likely you have a higher level 4 of a kind. High level 4 of a kind is worth a lot of chips already, and usually 4 of a kind is hard enough to play that you only get the 1 4 of a kind per round, the 1 mega hand, and so adding 50 extra chips to that hand probably not going to be that impactful. Also with the stone cards, if you are holding on to the stone cards in hand, then those cards don't have any rank. So those cards are not going to contribute to your ability to get the 4 of a kind. Actually, those are going to make it more difficult for you to draw your 4 of a kind, potentially, if they're taking up a spot of what could be something else, what could be whatever the rank that you're going for. And the same thing kind of applies to 3 of a kind and 2 pair. If you have too many stone cards, they get in the way of getting repeat ranks. They get in the way of getting 3 of a kind and 2 pair. Pairs are easy enough to play that you can probably have some room for stone cards. Stone cards aren't going to completely stop your ability to draw pairs, but they do honestly make it a little bit harder to draw pairs. The best case scenario is, of course, if you are playing high card, you play all stone cards or you play mostly stone cards, you really don't care about what hand you're playing, then you can play 5 stone cards at a time. You can get plus 250 chips from the 5 stone cards. Though maybe a potential issue there is you can only get up to 250 chips. There's a cap on that, and it only applies to the one hand. So if you want to play more hands with equal amount of points, you're going to need more stone cards, a lot more stone cards potentially. So if stone cards are the thing that you want to be doing, I think the chips that you get from the stone cards are very powerful, right? And it's much easier to get 3 or 4 stone cards in your hand than it is to play 4 of a kind, for example. So Marble Joker is definitely the go-to way of getting stone cards. The tower cards give you 1 stone card at a time from the tarot card. That's a terrible rate. That takes way too long to get any meaningful amount of stone cards. Marble Joker gives you a stone card every round. And so the way that I think about the Marble Joker is very similar to the way that I think about the Hiker. It's a scaling Joker. It's a scaling Joker that puts the extra chips, puts the extra points into your deck, and doesn't take up an extra Joker slot in the end game. In the end game, once I already have a decent number of stone cards in my deck, I can sell my Marble Joker. I can sell the Hiker, for example, and keep the chips that I've already accumulated. Let's talk about accumulation. So Marble Joker, you get the 1 card that gives you 50 chips, and probably you're not going to draw that stone card every time. Let's say you get it about a third of the time. So 50 chips 1/3 of the time, that means about 17 chips. Every round Marble Joker gives you 17 chips for free. You don't have to do any work for that. And when the Marble Joker gets sold, you get to keep that 17 chips round after round. More and more stone cards. You start out being able to play maybe 0 or 1 stone card per hand. You get to a point where you can play 2 or 3 stone cards per hand. In the end game, you can play 4 to 5 stone cards every hand. 4 or 5 hands with 5 stone cards each. And you can sell the Marble Joker, replace it with some kind of scaling X-Molt. So if stone cards, if that's the thing that you want to do, Marble Joker is the way to do it. And that's what we're going to do. If we are going to use the Marble Joker, if we are going to lean on the stone cards, if we're going to lean into this playing a bunch of stone cards and playing high card because the stone cards prevent us from getting pairs, then what else are we looking for as part of our build? So I'm playing Gold Stake. This is Gold Stake Ghost Deck. Ghost Deck so we can get the polychrome. If I take the Marble Joker here from the First Shot Buffoon pack, I can Hex right away, and so that gives me a little bit of X mult. Now I don't have to sell the Marble Joker. I can just keep it at the times 1.5 mult. So that's already great. We have a little bit extra points coming from this one Joker slot. The next thing that we're looking for some source of plus mult to go with our plus chips. We don't want something like this. We don't want the Onyx Agate, because Onyx Agate requires us to play clubs. And if we have a bunch of stone cards, the stone cards can't be also clubs. Actually, that's another issue with the stone cards is if they're stone and they give you a lot of chips, they can't be other enhancements at the same times. Your stone cards can't be gold. Your stone cards can't be lucky cards. They can't be steel cards or glass cards. So potentially that gets in the way of other enhancements that are desirable. What we need instead, we need things like this. We need these scaling source of plus mult. And with these commons here, we've got red card, ride the bus, green joker. Fairly easy to find any one of these three, or there's also the uncommon scalers like the flash card or the pants. Fortune teller technically works, though it's incredibly slow and it's incredibly expensive. But anyway, we're looking for some source of plus mult. Maybe short term plus mult like the fist, and then long term some scaling plus mult. Alright, one thing we can do here, the boss coming up here is going to debuff our hearts. So we can take the Matador. Matador as a rental is going to cost us $3 in the big blind here, but we should be able to get a big payout against this boss. So we'll take the Matador. And because it's a rental, it actually only costs us $1 to pick it up instead of $7 for this uncommon. Let's go next. Okay, we get our first stone card. We still don't have that many stone cards in the deck, so let's not worry about the stone cards. We can go discard looking for diamonds. And we can go one more time for diamonds. We do get the diamonds, but I also notice we have 3 10s. We have a full house here. Actually, the full house will do it. This full house normally like 310 points or something like that, maybe 315 or something like that. And then because of the polychrome, 50% more. That should get us over 450. A thing I do want to point out about the Marble Joker and the stone cards, we're not converting cards into stone cards, we're just adding stone cards to the deck. We're adding cards to the deck, which most of the time is problematic, honestly problematic. So when you add more cards to the deck, it makes it less likely you draw your other cards that you might care about. Obviously, it makes it more difficult for us to draw things like this flush or this full house here, but makes it more difficult for us to draw our blue seals, our gold cards, our gold seals. But maybe that's fine. Maybe what we want is we want to draw these stone cards anyway, because these stone cards score so many points. We actually want those instead of anything else. All right, let's ship it with the full house. There we go, slightly more than 450. Okay, we have $6 in the bank. I think I want this. I think I want the Ankh. I can use the Ankh to copy the Marble Joker. I can do that after I get rid of the Matador. So we keep the Matador for the boss. And then when the boss is over, then we use the Ankh. We could pick up the Golden Joker here and just keep it for one round, and then we can always sell it after. Let's go next. Okay, how do we want to slice this? Let's play, because I have the polychrome, a 300 point hand or maybe like 280 point hand. A low straight is worth 400 points. So we can play like a low straight and a couple of pairs or something like that. How about a pair of fours and then go for the high-ish straight here? Ship it. I want to get my Matador money from the debuff card. Okay, so we can go Queen, Jack, 10, 9. I'm going to play this 8, keeping the debuffed 8 so I can trigger the Matador. This should be like 400 points. Ship it. Nice. Okay, 3 of a kind 2s probably wins. Like, that's a winning hand. So let's play the 8 high for the money. Cool, now I can finish with 9s and 2s here. I'm gonna keep the Matador because the $8 is worth it. Yeah, if we go plus $8 here and then minus 6, we still have maxed interest. We actually do get an extra $1 from the Golden Joker. Go ahead and ship it. Okay. We have $40 in the bank. We got the bus. We have an Arcana pack. The boss here says play only one hand type. So you could use the Matador against the boss. And what you would do is something like you play high card. Okay, not for points. You just play high card once. Then you play other hands, any hand. Maybe you play a pair. You play a pair again. You get $16 for those. Then you use your discards to find the stone cards. You finish with high card again. Except I want to pick up the bus, and if I want to pick up the bus, I need to use the Ankh. And in order to use the Ankh, I have to get rid of the Matador and then also Golden Joker. Go Ankh and pick up the bus. So let's see here. Arcana pack takes me down to 31. Look for a Hermit. We don't get a Hermit, but we can spin the wheel here. Best case scenario, I guess, would be maybe a holographic plus molt to go with the extra chips that we get from the stone card. Either way, ship it. Foil's okay too. Forgetting about stone cards, just foil bus is great. I want the boss, sorry, just the regular reroll voucher. Reroll voucher here. $31 in the bank. Let's save our money for interest and go next. Okay, because I have foil, we can win with anything. We can win with garbage. Let's play a pair of 9s. That's already 500 points. So if you want, we can use our discards. Try to find some low cards if possible. So like play a low 2 here. And then we can grow the bus with another 2. Okay, and we can do the same thing for the next round. Next round we only need 1500. I don't want to take to-do list as an eternal rental. Surplus here, let's go Arcana pack first. Okay, we do get a Hermit. Take the Hermit. Now reroll surplus, so we can go one more. We get the boots. This is one that we haven't really done a lot. So one thing that's kind of awkward about the bus is currently we're scaling up pretty fast with the foil and the polychromes and, you know, all the stone cards. And so, you know, we might be just one-shotting each round and you don't actually get to grow the bus very fast, and that's very sad. I think the boots, the reason why it's uncommon is because you can grow the boots much easier than the bus. Let's take the boots here. We don't do the boots very often. Let's take the boots and then save the rest of our money for interest. Or just save the money for the boots. So now I'm not going to worry about the bus. I'm just going to try to find what would be a one-shot hand. Now we can start using those stone cards. We can play 3 of a kind 4s. That's it. Okay, Arcana pack. I think what I want to do... So I want to save my money for the boots, but I still want to reroll a little bit. And then that way I try to reroll into maybe another money generating joker. Maybe some tarot cards. Let's reroll once. To-do list for 3 of a kind. We can activate once in the next round, and then we can reroll the to-do list. That might be fine. I'm at least willing to give it a try, right? Let's go Arcana pack. Strength. I can use strength to turn queens into kings, and in the future turn kings into aces for the bus. Though if I have the boots, I'm not necessarily super worried about the bus. The bus might be replaceable. Could get some extra bonus cards with the Hierophant or stone cards. Let's go strength here. That's another thing here. Hierophant gives you 2 cards, 30 chips each, whereas the stone card is only 50 chips. I don't think that's an indication that the stone card is underpowered. I think that's an indication maybe the Hierophant is overpowered. 30 chips is a lot on 2 cards. Maybe the tower, maybe the stone card is fine. Maybe what needs to happen is the tower needs to give you 2 stone cards at a time instead of 1 stone card, kind of like the Hierophant and the Magician after the buff in version 101. Let's go next. So let's try to get the 3 of a kind for the money. I can try to get a 2, I can try to get an 8. We get the 3 8s. Okay, so plus $4 and then minus $3, it's worth it. Ship it. Because of the foil, it doesn't matter what hand we play. The foil gives us chips. Next we can do flushes, maybe. Too late for the red card if we already got the boots. Could get the paintbrush here for extra hand size before I open the Arcana pack. Let's reroll once. Arcana pack looking for a hermit. No, but we can get temperance for 18 bucks. Let's take the money. Strength card I don't really care about. I am getting stone cards now twice as fast because I have 2 marble jokers, so eventually I won't care what's in my deck. It'll just be all stone cards. Let's try a standard pack looking for money. We can take a holographic 10 as a source of molt. Could take another stone card here. I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this holographic card. Let's go next. Can skip here for 11 bucks, or we can play it out. Boss says my spades are going to be debuffed. If I want to get a flush, we can go for a hearts flush. Not with the king, right? Well, maybe. Okay, so I could play these. I could play the pair of 4s and look for another heart. I should have sold the to-do list. Now it wants a straight flush. To-do list rental is turning out to be a bad investment. Reroll once. Priestess, no. Cartomancer, not as an eternal. I don't think not as an eternal. Though I could replace the bus with the Cartomancer. I don't want any of this. No enhanced cards here. Yeah, what if we get rid of the to-do list, pick up the Cartomancer? Think of this as a money generator. Go next. Death? See? What do I want to do with the death card? I think I want to hold on to it. I think we can do better. Let's just discard the face cards. We already have the ability to play 5 stone cards. This is what 5 stone cards looks like. $16,000 points. Okay. In round 8, 250 chips is a lot of chips for round 8. 20 molt from the boots is not necessarily a lot of molt, because you could have, you know, like abstract or the swashbuckler, you could have easily 30 molt by now, but 250 chips is honestly a lot of chips at this stage of the game. Even leveled up straights, maybe you wouldn't even have 250 chips this early. Let's reroll once. To-do list again, flush, get out of here. How about standard pack? I can find something to use my death on. We can copy a gold 5. Go next. We get a fool. Fool gives me money, or I can use death to get another. My gold 5 is disabled because of the boss here. Yeah, I think I'll just use the fool for the money. I'll take the money. I will try to find that 5 though, if I can. Nope. All right, here's 4 stones. Okay, we've got a decent bit more money here. We could take Northern Lion here. It is a rental, but it does make our temperances better. I want the boss reroll. Sorry, I keep saying boss reroll voucher, but it's just regular reroll voucher. Actually, upgraded reroll voucher now. So I don't want to reroll a lot because I don't want to spend a lot of money, but I do want to reroll a little bit. We can go one more. Vampire. So it could be kind of tempting to strip off all of the stone cards. This is a good use case for the vampire, right? If you want to get a lot of X-Molt from the vampire, you just suck off all these stones. We got so many stones. 2 at a time we can suck off with the vampire, but I think we'll do the vampire another time. I think this time I want to lean into the stone cards and just play around with the stone cards. So let's just go one more. Foil red card as a rental. I think we don't take the rental. I think we don't take the rental parking. Let's go Arcana pack. Fool for another temperance. Sure, I could make a gold card. I'm just going to take the money now. 20 bucks temperance. Standard pack. I could take a lucky ace as a way of making money. Sure. Go next. We get the wheel. Never lucky. Playing on the gold stake, actually blue stake and higher, we only have the 2 discards, so that's it. Ship it. I'd like to turn this holographic card into a stone card. That could be kind of fun. 71 cards on the deck. We do a little re-rolling. Could take delayed gratification. Delayed gratification as a way of making money. Instead of the bus. So yeah. Here's the trade-off. The trade-off is the bus was foil. If we don't have the foil, we actually don't score any points unless we get our stone cards. But we have so many stone cards, it should be fine to draw the stone cards. Go one more. Could go Sock and Buskin now since we got rid of the bus. Let's go Arcana pack. Get another wheel here. I don't have anything to use death on, so let's spin the wheel. Nah. Unlucky. Go next. So I guess I want to try to dig for that gold card. Is that greedy, or should we just end? Save the extra hands for extra money. Okay, so with limited amount of stone cards, we get a limited amount of points. And so like one way to think about it is like, okay, 1 stone card is about 4,000 points, 2 stone cards is 8,000, 3 stone cards is 12,000, or at least with the current configuration here. Get another offer for the vampire. Now it's not a rental, which is kind of nice. Nope, I'm gonna stick to my guns here. Like I said, we have no source of chips, and so if we don't have any chips, then it's nice to have the stone cards for points. Here, this stuff I don't care about. I could sell the delayed gratification and then maybe pick up superposition. I will just skip here. Devil for a gold card? Maybe? Hungman. Would you rather Devil Death or Hungman? Probably Death. Go one more. Supernova. We actually haven't played that many hands because we're just one-shotting every round. Let's go standard pack for... here we go. This is holographic and gold. Go next. Okay, let's start here. Play the pair so we can draw. Okay, I didn't really find what I was looking for. I guess in that case I will go gold 10 and then copy it with the death card. Play the stones. The stones win. We're never gonna see those gold seals. We're never gonna see those gold cards again. We have 76 cards in the deck and I'm not using any discards because of delayed gratification. This is the actual boss reroll voucher. Could be important if we have, I don't know, maybe the Violet Vessel could be trouble. This boss here, play only one hand, could be trouble. Ouija? Nope. Don't need the Acrobat. I don't want to play too many hands. Judgment I don't have room for. I could use the Hierophant to make some bonus cards. I can make bonus kings. I could skip there and save in case there is a Fool here in the Arcana pack. We can get Hermit for 20. Sure. And then go next. Get another Devil. So... yeah, how about a gold 9? And then we'll play the stone cards. Okay, how about King High? That's not going to be very much. Need more chips. Pair of aces. Need to draw a stone? We do get a stone. So one stone card is at least 4,000 points. Ship it. Okay. Maybe I need to replace this gratification. We get riffraff here. Dice? No. Planet cards. I'm just gonna go next. Okay. So I want to try to get 2 full hands of stone cards. Let's start with 2 pair. Okay, that's nothing. We can play the king with the 4 stones. That should be like 20,000. Cool. I have the holographic 10. Let's play the 5 for the money. Okay. The ace wins, and then we get the gratification money. Cool. $13 cash out. World standard packs. Let's try some standard packs. For another ace. Lucky ace. Lucky 4. More plus mult that way, potentially more money. We could do a little re-rolling. Don't need the bloodstone. Yeah, let's just go next. Fool for the devil. If I want to make a gold card, I'm going to hold on to the fool in case we get something stronger. I think here we actually do use our discards. I think the 4 stones I don't think is 25,000. What about this? Would I rather have the more mult here or more stone cards? I guess I'll just play the stone cards. So discard looking for my gold cards. Bummer. Alright, so there's high card here, and I could sell the gratification if it matters. I'll just ship it. Nice. Calculated. Okay, Hermit, money. Copy with the Fool. The erosion's at 0. Can take the Crystal Ball here. Crystal Ball's nice with the Cartomancer. We can go standard pack for another gold seal. Nice. Reroll. Let's see here. 9 gives me $5, but it is a rental. Go one more. Could take a foil misprint. Let's see here. The next round, 60,000 we can do with 2 hands of 5 stone cards each. As long as we draw 10 stone cards. How many stone cards do we have, right? What does this say? Out of my 85 cards, I've got, let's say 30 stone cards or something like that. 25 stone cards. I'm not going to take the misprint here. I don't think we need it. Boss says no repeat hand types. Okay. I do get a tower. So let's start with ace high. Okay, I need to draw 8 more stone cards. I can play 2 kings. I need to draw 6 more stone cards. Maybe I don't need that many. We can play a pair of 7s. I want to get my gold seals and turn my gold seals into stone. Bummer. Well, I mean, this wins, so ship it. I'll just get the $4 from the delayed gratification rather than discarding. Okay. If we're not discarding, we could get extra chips from the banner. 60 chips. Nah. We could get the baseball card. Yeah. We've got all uncommons. If we take the baseball card, that's definitely plenty of points. So take the baseball card, even though it's a rental, that's probably fine. Let's try these standard packs. How about a gold 3? And give me another gold card. Red seal 6. Could be a red gold card. Could be a red stone card for extra chips. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. Go next. 89 cards in the deck. I want to do boots first. The plus mult will happen first, and then all of these other uncommons will give me the X mult. We have an emperor here. We do have the crystal ball, so we can go. Let's go stone first. This is huge. Holographic gold seal. Give me a death card. Fool. Fool for emperor, or do we hold on to it? I'll take an emperor here. Nice. So I don't know, you want one of these 3s to become stone? Do I want to play the glass card? Sure, why not? So, holographic with the glass card. I don't have the delayed gratification anymore, so I could discard if I want. Okay. Okay, if I get the gold seal 5, then that's what I'm going to play. With the baseball card, this just wins straight up. Alright, these gold seal stone cards, we're never going to see them again. 91 cards in the deck. Do a little re-rolling. Stencil, nope. Don't need photograph. We get all of our mult from the boots. We can go standard pack here. And go next. Boss says no repeat hand types. That's fine. We can play a couple different hand types. Let's throw away these stones. Get the star. Okay, throw away these stones. Play all of these. This wins. Pretty sure this wins. Ship it. If it doesn't, we can play a pair. Baseball card ensures that this wins. Okay. Ante 7. We can get a polychrome card. Baseball card turns all of my cards into polychrome. We can take Hone. Standard pack for another gold seal. Nope. Alright, we'll skip it. Before we go Arcana pack, we will reroll. Could take the business card for money. I don't have that many face cards, so I guess just keep rerolling here. Suck and Buskin. I don't have room for it anyway because I have the Cartomancer. Arcana pack, we can take the Hermit for the money. Is this other stuff I don't really care about, so let's sell the star, leave room for the Cartomancer, and go next. Hermit, sure. Okay. I have a gold seal. Gold seal that I can play for money. 2 stone cards. That might be enough. We only need 100,000 here. We got $200 in the bank. Nice. Banner again, this time as a rental. I'm going to say no. Tower is great. We can use the tower on our other gold seals. 1, 2 rerolls. Yeah, could go one more. All right, let's go next. And get rid of the Emperor, Cartomancer. Spin the wheel. Foil? Bummer. I could make that red stone card. Let's discard first. No, I'd rather make a red... Sorry, I'd rather make a gold stone card. Okay. 2 lucky aces for money. And ship it. Nice. We can get the Stone Joker. Stone Joker is 1,000 chips. 1,000 chips to every hand, whether we have stone cards or not. So Marble Joker has done the thing. It's already given us the stone cards. We don't need to hold on to the Marble Joker anymore. We can just sell it. There's only 3 rounds left after the boss here. 4 rounds maybe. So that would only, we would lose 4 stone cards if we sell it. Or we can go one more. Burnt Joker. Nope. Deja Vu. I can make a red seal. Again, red stone card. Maybe a red gold card is kind of cool. Let's go Arcana pack here. Death. Yeah. So how about... Strength doesn't really matter, so I guess I'll just use it. This 4 I can turn into a gold card. And go next. Okay, so discard. I guess it doesn't matter what we do, in the sense that whatever we play wins, so I'll make a red stone card just for fun. And then ship it with the gold card. Nice. Okay, could take the telescope here. This is the final ante. The boss is the Violet Vessel. Bummer. Bummer, dude. Alright, we could do a little re-rolling for tarot cards. Could take the driver's license as a ×3 here. This is a pretty good use case for the driver's license. Driver's license for me, sometimes it's difficult for me to get to the number of enhanced cards. Usually I get like 12 or 14. I get really close, but not quite there. Could sell the Marble Joker to pick up the driver's license, but Driver's license is rare. Marble Joker is uncommon. Let's go one more. $5 interest. Nope. I'll just open the Arcana pack. Alright, Fool for Death. That's huge. That's perfect. Alright, Cartomancer, give me another Fool card. Nope, we get a Hierophant. Alright, I think I know what I'm going to use the Death card on. Discard these stones. Draw these other different stones. Make another gold card. And ship it. Card Shark we don't need. Too late to square up. We already got the Stone Joker. How about Arcana? Temperance for 19. Death, I can copy the Gold Seal. Just give me the $19 now. And go next. Fool for another Temperance. Yeah. Don't mind if I didgeridoo. We can discard the Purple Seal for another Fool. Nope, but we get a Moon. Alright, well. Do I want to use the Hierophant to make the holographic card into a bonus card? I think I'm going to hold off in case we get a Fool in the shop. Okay. How much do we want to reroll? At least one more. One more. Polychrome to-do list to pay us back for before. I'll go one more. Campfire. We could go pretty big campfire here. Go next. Could reroll the boss. How about an Emperor? For justice? Okay. So the plan is discard until we find stones. Hey, look at that. I found some stones. Ship it. Alright. Discard until we find different stones. Hey, look, I found some more stones. Ship it. Okay, we don't have discards, but we do have 1,200 chips on the Stone Joker, 105 cards in the deck. How about... I'm going to save the ace just in case, I think. I think I'm going to play here, high card. Cool. So, you know, if you wanted to, you could make a glass card. You could make some molt cards with the Empress. I think I'm just going to ship it here with the 4 stones. That's it. Pay the believers. We got gold sticker on Marble Joker. That means we just have 5 more left to go on our gold stickers here. Alright, what did we learn about the Marble Joker? Marble Joker, if you get it early, I think it's worth leaning into. I think if you get it early, it's worth leaning into. What did we say about the Marble Joker? We said Marble Joker adding a bunch of stone cards to the deck. 2 Marble Jokers adding twice as many stone cards to the deck. Gonna make it more difficult for you to draw the cards that you're looking for. More difficult for you to get things like gold cards and gold seal cards and stuff like that. But that's not to say that you can't still do those things. And so kind of the natural thing that you do with high card or pairs, if you're playing high card, you don't care what cards are in your hand. You just discard all of them until you find your valuable cards. Your value generators like lucky cards, gold cards, purple seals, gold seals. And so, you know, maybe those sorts of things are worth taking. I value them very highly. If you open a standard pack and it gives you a gold card or a gold seal, then that pays for itself after 2 rounds, 2 activations. It may take you 4 rounds before you get those 2 activations, but then it will have paid for itself. 4 rounds is not that much in the context of a 24 round, 8 antes is 24 rounds. Of course, bootstraps pulling a lot of weight here. Plus 120 mult is more than we typically get with the common scalers. Usually with the common scalers we get up to maybe 80, maybe 90 with the red card. Can't quite get to 90 with the bus, but maybe 70 or 80 with the bus. So, much more plus mult here with the bootstraps because it is the uncommon one. It is the more powerful one, though it did cost us, right? This mult cost us 300 bucks. Was it worth 300 bucks? I mean, you can't argue that it didn't get the job done, right? So if you want to make stone cards work, if you enjoy playing with stone cards, you need to find a more consistent way of getting stone cards. And so basically the way that I feel about stone cards is if I get Marble Joker, I do mostly stone cards, only stone cards. If I don't get Marble Joker, then I can make a few stone cards, but that's not a build. That's not the focus. That's, a couple of the times when I play my pairs, I add in the one of the 2 stone cards that I have in my whole deck. The cards that I like to turn into stone are holographic cards, so you can add mult to your weak-ish pairs. You can add stone to these gold seals so that you can add money to any hand. I think that's particularly useful. Red seal stone cards for 100 chips from the 1 card. That is sometimes better than a glass card if your base level hand is not very high. Sometimes better to have a red stone rather than a red glass card. Definitely stronger than the bonus cards. So on one hand, the bonus cards, the benefit of course is it retains the rank, it retains the suit, and so you can use this bonus card as part of hands, as part of 2 pair, as part of a flush or part of a straight or whatever it is. Though if you are playing pairs, then if I have aces in hand and I have this bonus king, I don't get to add my bonus king to my pair, right? What I do get to do is I get to add stone cards to any hand. So if you are building around these low ranking hands here, high card and pair, and maybe to a lesser extent 3 of a kind, then it's fine to add stone cards to your deck. They are actually powerful. They are worth many planet cards, worth 5 Pluto cards, worth 3-ish, 3.5 Mercury cards. Ghost deck is great. Hex, Ankh, 1200 on the Stone Joker. Take care, everyone.